Hello and welcome to another plague-filled episode of the Weekly Deathmatch. You know we gotta do at least one or two of these a year. The good news is that it's none of the symptoms of a demonetization plague that's currently gripping the world. I just have a very sore and gunky throat and lots of snot. So there you go. Put your worries to rest immediately. Do not let the plague that you can hear in my voice detract from the overall mood of this weekly waypoint, which is very happy indeed. Honest, it is. I've woken up feeling like shit, but actually there's lots of good stuff happening right now, which I'm about to get into. I'm going to be talking about a real life thing. Whoa, yes, I have a real life that I talk about on here sometimes. We have adopted two kitties, and they are called Bert and Ernie, and they are adorable. And Bert is a lady, and she likes to suck her foot when she's sleeping, and it's adorable. And Ernie is a lad, and he speaks a lot. He's an extremely vocal boy. We've had many conversations already, and it's been a wonderful time in the last, I would say, 12 hours. It's been about, probably about 16 hours now that we've had them, and I'm enjoying them a lot. By the way, cats being around are not the source of my plague. I'm not really allergic to pets like that. I already had this happening before they arrived. Because I know someone out there's going to be like, I wonder if Christian put two and two together. But yes, they're very cute kitties. I'm very happy we have them. They bring lots of serotonin to the household, lots of joy, and I'm going to enjoy the time I have with them while I'm still here. For the record, with that I mean living at this house. I'm not about to die, don't worry. I'm not that melodramatic about my man flu. Woe is me though. Not sure if you've heard this or not, but woe certainly is me today. Except it's not. This week World of Warcraft patch 9.0 came out, as I rambled about at great length last week, so I will only touch upon it here. I've been playing it, I'm very much enjoying it, the new leveling experience is great. Slightly bummed out about the pacing. I've got a character who's leveling, I was going to level them through all the main story chapters of all of the Wrath of the Lich King stuff. They've almost finished all the main story chapters of the Borean Tundra, and they've got 14 levels out of it, so there's no way they're going to be able to do the entire Wrath of the Lich King campaign. But you know what, I could probably just, if I really want to experience all of it, I can just freeze the XP at 49 and just keep playing like that, which I may well do. She's a rogue, haven't played much rogue before. Rogue is pretty fun, at least in questing. I'm still not sure about it in dungeons. I haven't done any dungeons on her, but I have done dungeons on rogues before, and rogue is just kind of weird in dungeons. I also made a Pandaren monk to play level with Reese. I was like, what is one, like, vanilla, or not vanilla, but non-allied race character I can make who I haven't really played that much of yet? Pandaren, but I hate the male Pandaren models, so I was like, I'll just make a female Pandaren. I really like the blue fur option they got with the new customization options, so she's a monk. I have played some Windwalker monk before. I very much enjoy Windwalker monk. I think it's a great melee class, at least in terms of fun. Don't come at me with a meta. Don't care about the meta. I'm looking forward to playing more of her with Reese. She's called Zhao Lei, which is a name I pretty much picked from the recesses of my subconscious. I went, I wonder if that means anything in Chinese. Google Translate, the most reliable form of translation. Of course it isn't. Says it means small class. So I guess that's just like a very the opposite of English way, you know, where I can't speak their language. Of saying that she's a lower class Pandaren. I don't know, it wasn't really supposed to mean anything, it just sounded vaguely Chinese, and the Pandaren are based on Chinese stuff, so I thought, why not go with that kind of a name. I like it a lot. And as I made the character, I was talking about how, you know, I have lots of opinions on Pandaren and stuff, and I wasn't sure how I'd feel about this, but within about an hour I was like, I am loving playing this character, this is great. Also, in regards to the new customization features and options, my hunter, who was a Night Elf male, is now a Night Elf female because I had way too many Night Elf males, and I much prefer her as a female character. She looks amazing now. She got green hair and silver eyes and green eye tattoos, and she just looks dope. I think the character I customized the most, or at least the character who glowed up the most, I should say, is my mage though, because he was kind of a generic twin of my of my main character, my druid, except instead of green hair he had purple hair. I did change that a while back so that his purple hair was braids instead, so he wasn't literally a twin. But now I've decided to make him a very gothic boy. He's got dark hair which is like swept to the side. He has a goatee. He has silver eyes as well. Although I think amber eyes would probably make him look more spooky, but I just prefer the look of a silver. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm lying completely. He has blue eyes, but he only has one eye. The other one has been scratched out. He's got a scar across it, and he's got the option of face tattoos where there's that kind of like moon-like symbol, kind of like spooning one of the eyes, which is a very weird way of saying that, but it's the eye that's dead. So he looks really cool and asymmetrical, and it's awesome. Don't worry, you will see them in an upcoming Kritigri's Adventures in Shadowlands. Sorry, said I wasn't going to talk about WoW that much, and it's taken up half a video, but hey, if you know me, you were probably expecting that would happen. Also this week though, I finally caved in and bought the Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass because, well, first of all I played some Pokemon Alpha Sapphire because that's a game I never really fully appreciated, so I'd already transferred all my Pokemon ahead months ago from there, so I decided to reset my progress and start anew, and I was really enjoying it. But then I saw that the Crown Tundra launches 2 days from now, and I was like, I never did do the Isle of Armor stuff, and it's just 27 quid for the expansion pack, which I think is fair, and you know, actually got overtime income now, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And so I've been playing through the Isle of Armor. I've got to the point where I have Kubfu, the legendary Pokemon that they just kind of give you, and I'm taking him around the place and I'm showing him all of the spots to try and increase our friendship. I don't know how much more story / gameplay there is to that. I don't think there's a huge amount more. I think the main appeal of the expansion pass, or at least the the Isle of Armor stuff specifically, is that you can catch more Pokemon than were in the game before, and the entire area, the entire island, is a wild area, which is much better than the original wild area in my opinion. The different subzones are way more kind of cut and dried, which is a good thing, because when you're riding around in the original wild area in the vanilla game, it's just like the weather just changes sporadically as you go from sub-region to sub-region without there being any noticeable change in the environment, which kind of, it always felt a bit odd to me. And also it always just felt like it was bloody raining, which I know is you know, faithful to the location that the Galar region is based off of, sunny old England, but it was just annoying, whereas the Isle of Armor feels a lot more sunny, and there's definitely, like, there's usually a region somewhere where it's raining, but like I said, because the regions are way more cut and dried, it just feels like there's more to see, and it feels like, honestly, they could build an entire Pokemon game where it's just entirely a wild area. Because when I was playing through the wild area in the original game, in Pokemon Sword, I didn't feel that way. I thought it was a cool, and that they should definitely tweak it and try and make it work for a full game. But as it was, it didn't necessarily feel right for it to be the main game experience, whereas the improvements they've made on that system in, you know, Isle of Armor, that's the name of the thing I'm talking about, makes it feel like more like their routes that you're going through, except you can still move the camera around and there's wild Pokemon dens and all this stuff. And all I'm saying is that if you are going to remake Sinnoh, you should do it like that, please, Game Freak. Sinnoh remakes confirmed, please, 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 Game Freak, please. The whole reason I got back into Pokemon in the first place was that I was adding Pokemon soundtracks to my Multiversal Melodies playlist, and yeah, I was just like, holy shit, I want to play Pokemon now. I'm very excited for the Crown Tundra to come out in a few days, because having an end game where all the legendaries are available is always my favourite kind of an end game. I want to go grab them all and collect them all and have a nice big collection of legendaries and stuff, and I'm sure there's more to it than just that as well, but yes, it looks cool. And in the meantime, I'm playing plenty of World of Warcraft, and enjoying all the new stuff that came out with that, and yeah, life's pretty decent right now, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a tough month, but I think a lot of fun stuff is coming together right now, so thank you for watching this video. Hopefully the plague goes away next week.